Hi. Sorry for disappearing for like a month. That one is my bad, and this video is to explain what happened. I don't have a script. I have bullet points, but that's about it. Also, I don't have a filter or the will to edit this video, so I will be swearing. And if that's a problem for you, go fuck yourself. I don't care. So what happened? I developed an anxiety disorder. I'm not gonna lie, last month was like probably in the top 10 of worst months for me, and I was like super depressed from the ages of 14 to 18. So, yeah, not great. I developed untreated panic attacks. I knew that panic attacks sucked, that they were terrible. They were like 10 times worse than I thought they were, and I had 2 of them at work. And not only did I have panic attacks, I developed panic disorder, which is the anxiety surrounding those panic attacks. When you have the same things that triggered your panic attacks, just kind of like staring you in the face all the time, yeah, that shit don't feel too good. And it makes you very worried about having another one, and that's just not any way to live. But the good news is that I'm back. I did something I don't normally do, which is I did not suffer in silence and wait for the problem to get better, even though it inevitably will not. And I said, fuck this, we ain't doing that. And I made a doctor's appointment. They officially diagnosed me with cool guy syndrome, and I take clonazepam now. They didn't actually diagnose me with anything, and I haven't actually taken it because I haven't needed it yet. But even just having it is very nice. This also means that I hopefully won't be ever so stressed from work that I need the entire weekend to recuperate, only to do it all over again. And then I have 0 time to actually make videos or stream or, you know, actually interact with my community. So that's, you know, the panic attacks in the thumbnail of this. But the other reason is that Destiny does not feel like a stable content game. Okay. Let me pull up the graph. Where is that? Fuck. Like, so I don't know what that's doing there. Let's just say that this is Destiny 2's lifespan. You get this big spike. That's not very thick. Oh, a little more. That's too thick. Fucking A. You get this big spike when it launches, and then hype sort of dies down a little bit. And then it sort of peters out. And then you get a little bit of a spike for Curse of Osiris, but not that big. And then, you know, hype dies down a little bit, and then you get a smaller spike for Warmind, and then you get a giant spike for Forsaken. And then it comes back down a little bit. And then you get a few mini spikes here and there, you know, for the seasons. And then you get Shadowkeep, and so on and so forth. And basically, it's just this trend. Forever. And ever and ever and ever and ever. And it just keeps doing this sort of deal. Where you have a big spike when an expansion launches, and then the hype naturally dies down, and players go down. And you have a big spike, and then it comes back down again. The problem is that these spikes get lower every time. And it kind of feels like eventually these spikes are going to hit a point where the game is just no longer sustainable to keep making. It's really hard to be a small Destiny content creator. I mean, there are people that have entrenched themselves in this for like a decade plus at this point, and I have not. I think I've been making Destiny content for maybe about a year now, and it feels bad because I'm trying to compete with titans of the industry, and it's just not gonna work. Destiny feels like it will always be good, but never great, and I don't think that's the kind of game that you can build a YouTube channel off of alone. Destiny feels like more Destiny. And unless they do something to shake up that formula, then the game will not attract new players. Does this mean Destiny 3? I don't fucking know, maybe. That's a whole nother video, though. We're not going to talk about that here. But what we are going to talk about is what will be happening on this channel, which is variety content is back, baby! Kind of. Main thing to take away is that I will no longer be shoving myself exclusively in the Destiny box like I have been for the past year or so. For those of you that don't know, I actually started as a variety creator. So now I'm just going to be uploading a little bit of everything that I enjoy. Destiny content is still going to be here. If you like that, it'll still be here. But it is going to be less plentiful, so depending on when you found this channel, either get excited or I apologize. What will be happening in the future, and what is probably playing in the B-roll of this video, is Deadlock. And yes, I am fulfilling the stereotype of former Paladins players playing Deadlock. I really like this game, and I think it's a very fun content game, and I think that it being in beta means that there is a pretty big audience to capture. Even if it's not here yet, I imagine that it's more of an investment that I can actually see myself growing into, and more importantly, I can see myself growing with the game long term. New Deadlock video, if not this Sunday when you're watching this. If this comes out on time, it's Tuesday. If not, it's Wednesday. And then after that, maybe weekly videos? Hopefully weekly videos, even if it's just a highlight reel, or it could be like a more highly edited video like you're probably used to from other creators. Okay, anyway, I cut this way shorter than I thought it would be, but that's where I've been. I hope you enjoy Deadlock, because you will be seeing it on this channel. And if you don't like Deadlock, that's really fucking tough. Okay, bye!